A Detroit police officer who has followed in his father's footsteps is fighting for his life tonight.
Officer Glenn Doss was shot in the line of duty. Listen.
Thank you. I'd like for everyone to please pray for my son. He only been on the job for 2 years, and he has been shot in the head. Please pray for my son.
Hey, front.
101, Officer Glenn Doss.
Those heart-wrenching words from his father, the father of Officer Doss, using the police radio.
The 25-year-old is in critical condition at Detroit Receiving Hospital. He was shot while responding to a domestic violence call on the east side last night. Police took this suspect into custody after a tense standoff that lasted hours.
It's the big story tonight. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig standing by live. Kim, do we have any updates now on the officer's condition, first of all?
At last check, Stephen, he is still in critical condition. We are told that he underwent another surgery today and loved ones are by his side, and the suspect is under arrest.
So you just have to face the consequences.
Christopher Donald says relatives knew his father would go over the edge one day. They just didn't know when. And perhaps no one could have imagined 43-year-old DeCharles Brooks would allegedly shoot a police officer.
I guess my dad was just shooting in the air or something like that. That's basically what I got out of it. So.
And then she called 911, your sister?
Yes.
We're told Brooks himself called 911 claiming he had assaulted his wife. And when Detroit police officer Glenn Doss arrived with his partner, we're told they saw the suspect outside take a shooting stance. Then came the flash of a muzzle. Doss's partner realized he had been shot in the head. Police say the gunman then retreated upstairs in his home, and he stayed there for hours, firing off over 30 shots.
Coming out from the west side of the building, west of McDougal.
Officer Glenn Doss, father to a 9-month-old baby, was rushed to Detroit Receiving Hospital, where he's listed in critical condition. His father is also a Detroit police officer, and on a police radio, you could hear the sadness in his voice as he headed for the hospital.
Thank you. I'd like for everyone to please pray for my son. He only been on the job for 2 years, and he has been shot in the head. Please pray for my son. Officer Glenn Doss.
Officer Doss's grandmother tells 7 Action News that he always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps. Meanwhile, relatives of the suspect, DeCharles Brooks, wondering if what they say are mental health issues somehow caused him to snap.
It happened about 3 or 4 years ago. He had seizures, started taking pills, and I guess the medication kind of made him a little bit crazy.
His dad, who again is a police officer of the department, and has been for almost 19 years now, is very prayerful. His mom is very prayerful.
Back here live on McDougal near Ferry where this happened last night, police not returning fire because they wanted this to end peacefully. Brooks only coming out after a chemical gas was deployed inside his upstairs apartment there, and he could be charged as early as tomorrow. Reporting live on Detroit's East Side, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Thank you, Kimberly. In the meantime, our thoughts with Officer Doss tonight.